This meeting is being recorded.
Is making Pilgrim pouches so we can carry our good stuff when we go on our pilgrimage. The pattern I made for the pouches is a small one. I have no idea how this looks on camera. So as you can see, this is the pouch.
Can't hear you at all, Ilantha.
Can't hear you. You gotta come over.
Okay. We're gonna turn this so I can see what they can see. Okay.
That didn't work.
That did work.
1 second.
Da, 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 da. There we go. Da, 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 da.
Actually, you do that while she just goes on the light.
Okay, now you can see. We're making pilgrim pouches. They open. They have lots of room inside. And on the day of the pilgrimage, you will all receive your shell so that if you so desire, you can attach the shell to the front of your pouch, or wear it around your neck, or put it on your hat, or hang it from your walking stick, which will make in about a month. So lots of fun stuff going on. This is what we're working on. Those of you at home need about a half yard of fabric. And you can't hear me if I move away, so let me get my chair. I can't sit on that table. You guys can come on in. We're having more people. Awesome. Awesome. Sign-in sheets over here. Welcome, welcome. You can bring over here, or you can sit at a table as you wish. We skipped the pop-up because
It was free.
too much easier.
Yeah.
Okay. So doing some digging here because that's what we do best. I showed you the pattern that I have for the pouch for tonight. And it's a great learning pattern. If you feel confident and want to move on, you can try making one out of leather. And it's got a nice big shoulder strap. They actually, I've seen some images that showed them wearing it almost like a backpack, like this, with the strap across the front of their chest, in addition to the usual over the neck or over the shoulder. So same basic principle, real simple design. Don't pass it around. Take a look at it. I make some paper patterns for those that want to cut out. I have, this is a complicated pattern. There you go. That's it. You can change the dimensions as it suits your will. There was a variation that I saw that was kind of nice, and it's more of a, I guess I'd call that a trapezoid. And it's the same, very simple construction, one long piece. So I made a couple of smaller patterns for the smaller bodies in case they didn't want to have a great big pouch. So same thing. It folds it equal parts front and back, and then about a half to a third more to flip down for the top. I have patterns. Finish. Now the leather bag, I don't know who made it. It's actually the A&S pouch. It has about a 1-inch or 2-inch band along the side to make it a little deeper. It gives it a little more flexibility being leather. And you could do that out of the fabric, though I haven't seen any extant finds that had that. Hello, hello. Come sign in. Whoever's the sign in with. Oh, yes. Yes. That's better. So for those who did not bring fabric, I have pre-cut, just heavy cotton. If anybody wants to go with the same fabric that I made the prototype out of, you put it on that table there. And these are the handle strips for those. You'll want some of this. Because of the size fabric I had to work with, you will need 2 pieces of the fabric for your handle. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get this organized. You're so patient online. Okay. So for those at home, I would tell you dimensions. I believe this is about 10 inches across and about almost 3 feet long, 2.5 probably. Elanta, yes. Ooh, pretty fabric. Come over here where everybody can see that. You can show them online. You could use that for your pouch. Wow, look at that. That is really pretty. You can use anything you want for the pouch. Wouldn't recommend the real light, silky things. It wouldn't hold up. And what they would have done was they would have picked something a little sturdy because they've got a long journey to go. And this is going to hold their miscellaneous stuff. Food or money if they had any. Okay. I have needles and thread for those that need. Get it, needles. Bad. Really bad.
I got it.
I have needles and thread here for folks that might need it. Anyone need a pair of scissors? Or a marker to mark their fabric? You bet. Okay. So folks are busy cutting and measuring. Red, would you help me a minute? I have a little gifty for everybody who's here. I have thread snips for you. Ren, would you pass those out for me? Probably have to give you a few more than that. These are really nice little. Hello, hello. Litz is with us. Magda, Is it Magda or Magda? I never say it right.
Magda.
Magda, thank you. Well, these are nice little thread snips
Oh,
that
yes.
are close to an authentic thread snip. These have a separate piece for the blades that has been screwed on. The originals would have been one piece that was forged.
Is there an example of what we're making?
Yes, you missed it. I'm sorry. Right up there on the table. You and your sister and your aunt, your cousin. Cousin.
I'm bringing out the.
Okay. So the the fabric that I have that I cut out has one salvage edge. I'm kind of lazy. I don't turn down the salvage. And I think that makes sense. It would be wasteful to have that extra half or quarter inch turned down. Just my thought. So we're gonna wait while folks catch up. Everyone's cutting and snipping. Then we'll go on to the how-to. I'm gonna thread up my needle while we're waiting.
So what have we cut and snipped so far?
Say again?
What have we cut and snipped so far?
I have already cut out the pouch and the strap.
Okay.
The strap is about a 2-inch wide strip, and it needs to be long enough, the equivalent of what you would have called a very long shoulder strap for a shoulder bag. So whatever your body measures out to for that.
Right.
For me, it was almost 2 yards. I think it was 5 feet.
I would say
Catherine, how do I turn the volume up?
it's as loud as it's gonna get.
Okay. I'll listen carefully.
Wider, or do you want it? So, however wide you want it, press down. Want it like
Follow my name. We're needing the ambulance out there.
Poor Monet is looking for us. We've relocated this week. It was in the event copy. But we moved. And then we decided last minute not to use the blue pop-up under the gazebo. So just to confuse everyone.
So in other words, you're telling me folks had to go on a pilgrimage to get to the pilgrimage pouch making party.
Yeah, kind of. That's
Okay.
what it comes down to, yes.
Okay.
better for them here.
Oh.
What, two of these?
There is one with the breeding actually.
Okay, I have relogged in to see if this is going to help volume, but
The one day a year.
got bad feedback. That does not matter. Doesn't help. My techie guru has explained. Okay, for the shoulder straps, you need two.
I need two, and I can fit it all on one.
You need, what you're going to need is something that's really long enough to go down to your hip, front and back. You're going to need both those.
Well, you're gonna fold it, and then you're gonna turn it
Yeah.
inside out, and then.
Just two, because you're going to turn it like bias tape. Yeah. And I fastened two together lengthwise to make that.
found a pattern, so that we have a pattern. But I could do 1, 2,
We lost Stephen Alter.
Yeah, I don't think 200. Yeah.
Okay, Purely, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, she was talking about.
We played around with the sound to see if it got better. Anya, you're talking to me, but I'm not hearing over the noise here. Say it again. I'm not hearing Anya.
I'm not hearing Anya either.
Oh,
I'm here.
There you
I
are.
wasn't paying quite enough attention. I'm sorry.
I thought you were talking because your screen lit up like it does in your
Oh, no, I'm doing count on the cash register, and the bell ringing probably set it off.
Ah,
Because I'm at the shop, and you know.
so everyone's kind of busy. If your fabric is thin, you could line it, but as a prototype to learn how to do it, I didn't. You can go back and line it again later. That's not an impossible task. It's thinking by
Oh, I have stayed there.
Okay, we've lost Ellen and Steve. Just Steve. So once you've got that cut out, the first thing you're going to want to do is decide if you're going to turn down a hem. Where's our prototype? Thank you. You want to have a good strong hem on the inside top of the pocket. So
You get to pull that back up.
right here at the top, even if you were going to use the salvage, I use the salvage as the bottom of the flat. But even if your salvage is here, I would turn it down because that's going to take a lot of abuse. So you want to double turn that hem for the pocket, and that's the first thing you're going to do. So if you've got yours cut out, yeah, the first thing you're going to do is the end of that long strip is going to be the top of your pocket, and you're going to turn twice, so you've got a hem right at the top there. It's going to have, that hem will give it strength to be abused as you put things into it. It'll give it some extra strength.
Can you show that to the camera as well, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The first thing you're going to do on that long strip of fabric is decide which end is going to be the top of the pocket. So when you open it up, there's the top of your pocket. And whichever end that is, you want to turn it twice.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to see it on the camera here, but turn it over twice and stitch that so you've got a nice strong hem with no raw edges. That's the first thing you do.
Okay.
First thing you're gonna do is cut that out. So kind of lined it up. And again, I'm going to get something started. You're gonna want to find out. I'm not getting started. I mean, I'm gonna put. Okay, what's the next step for me?
First step is cut it out, and then the second step is decide which end, the narrow piece, is going to be the top of the pocket.
Okay.
And you're gonna, maybe it'll show better on their fabric. You're gonna turn it down once, twice to make a nice strong hem, and you're gonna stitch that down. Yes. Right there. Which part are you looking at?
I'm looking at the strap.
The
I made one of these bags sometimes. They're similar to this.
Yeah.
One of the first sewing things I did, but I sewed it from the back and it
Well,
did not stay.
Yeah, if you, what's your name again?
Ellen or Eleni?
Eleni.
Eleni.
Eleni is showing us that she made one of these previously. And when I stitched the handles on, I stitched inside the bag and attached them to the side seam very strongly
Yeah.
for about 3 inches. She said when she made hers, she attached the strap to the back of the bag and it didn't hold well.
Yeah.
Because you've got a lot more strength and fabric on this seam than you do on one layer of the back.
So did you do it at one time? You went in and
After I made the pouch,
after.
after I made the strap, and I laid the strap against my inside seam, see it overlaps there, and I stitched about 3 times the length of that overlap to give it a lot of strength.
Makes sense.
Hand stitching, I would do at least three rows of stitching.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So you can control the threads that you did on the top.
I machine stitched this. Confession.
Okay, is there one
I
that's got
was-
another?
Well, you want a good strong stitch because it's going to take some abuse.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about this top, a running stitch would be fine to hold that. And that's an easy stitch to do. Yeah, you could use decorative thread to make it very ornamental. This is a busy group. I have more back here. Over that way. Lots of cutting and stitching happening. Miriam, are you going to make one? Oh, okay. Yes? A question? What a question? Say that again? Miriam?
Maybe. I have fabric that I got for a bag, but I don't know where it is right this second.
Well, you'll learn how tonight, and then you can do it while you're watching TV. The nice thing is it's not a complicated pattern. I mean, it's kind of like, gee, do you need a pattern to make a pillowcase? As long as you know what size your pillow is, you're good to go. And the pouch can be as large or as small as you want it. I recommend large because you're going to have, as a pilgrim, you're going to have things to carry. You'll have food, you'll have your passport, you'll have your tokens, maybe some money if you're a wealthy pilgrim. Maybe an extra pair of socks, who knows? They did travel light. Often it was a goal to be a little monastic in their journey. So they limited what they took with them to the bare essentials. Also, it made it easier to walk, not carrying so much. I'm kind of looking around. We're waiting for someone that cannot find us. Again, poor soul. I'm responding to that. Okay, come on over here. It's okay, they won't see you if you stand right there. Right there. Take one step forward, they're still not gonna see you. A little more, I can't reach you. There you go. Okay, so hand stitching, you got a knot in the end of your thread?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna start
It's Pilgrim Bags.
on the inside, and we're gonna hide the knot by going under your fold.
I offered to.
So I do you easy way instead of
Now your knot is hidden,
big one.
and a running stitch just runs in and out,
Basic Pilgrim
in
Bag. They're doing
and
a.
out. Try to space them the same, and it just runs across the fabric. Got a little knot there. Little tiny knot. I hate those. There we go. Okay, and then you continue. Just in and out, in and out. Easy breezy, you got it.
What you gonna do?
Now, I'm a 14th century Scotswoman, so I love a man in a kilt. There's a man in a kilt over here with a needle and thread, which I love even more.
Woo! Hatcha!
Say that again?
Woohoo! Hatcha!
I have thread, I have needles.
The giant white screw on the table.
There's 3 of them.
Before everybody thinks they're safe far away.
We have needles, we have threads, we have snips. We have much ado. I'm throwing things on the ground. I'm very good at that. So I am going to thread a needle. I did pull one off. I don't know where I put it. I had it. I really did. Usually I stick it on myself, but no. I seem to have lost my needle already. That didn't take long. I'm getting old and blind. I like the needles that have a big enough eye that I don't have to work too hard to get it in there. I found the neatest little needle threaders on Amazon. They come in like a pack of 10 or something. And they're like little tiny plastic fish. They have a little metal hook on the front of their nose that goes through the eye of the needle. You just lay your thread across it and pull it right through. I love those little things. I didn't bring any tonight. That was clever, don't you think? But they're nice.
We're depending on there being other sets of eyes to help.
What's that?
I've seen a version of those. I think it's a hummingbird.
Oh, that would be good. I'd like that better than a fish. I'll have to look for hummingbirds. Because they're little tiny, I will eventually lose my fish. Then I'll
Use
need
the
more and I'll
magnet
get
and stick
hummingbirds.
it to your needle, your embroidery frame. That's what I do. That's how I try not to lose them. And then I go to a demo and leave all my goodies behind.
Oh, yeah.
Naturally, yeah.
But I hear they're safely kept.
That's good.
Oh my goodness.
At least I know all my boxes are in Helen's workroom.
Yeah, they're all well cared for.
Yep.
I need a fish tonight. Oh my goodness. Getting old is not for wimps. All the pieces are wearing out.
The next step is to figure out what is your top and what's your bottom. So whatever one is your
Well, no
top
wonder
and
there's
bottom,
something stuck in the eye of this needle.
Oh,
It's
well,
not
that's
just
rude.
me.
so it's no longer spread out. To
Many of my sewing supplies belonged to my grandmother even. And I don't know, probably her mother before them. So having one with a bit of something in the eye is not a surprise. There's another needle.
So you need your top and your bottom because what you're going to do is you're going to sew the little bit that's going to keep flat. So because your head is having, you might look at what's happening.
Now there's a needle I can handle. That's a big needle. With a huge eye, I like it.
Learning things. Okay.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
your thingy will go like this. Back.
Traditionally, I believe one strand of thread was used
So
as a conservation,
do this.
but
Do it for you.
thread nowadays is a lot cheaper and easier to come by. And for strength, I like a double layer.
So what we're doing is a double fold. And we're not in the same circles.
Is anybody past doing that seam on the top of the pocket yet?
So the double fold is going to go once. And it's a pain to do without iron and without tape.
Oh, there is a box of pins.
Of course, Grandma had everyone get started without getting pins or anything.
There is a box of pins if you need pins to pin your seam. Girls, do you want some?
I already got out my pins because I'm not cruel.
So, thank you. Just set it on the table. For anybody that needs pins, there's a box of them up here. Kind of cruel to withhold that, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, it was.
My name is Mud around here. There's
Oh,
great mumbling behind me.
Even to me.
I'm really looking forward to this pilgrimage. I hope it doesn't rain on us.
Take this.
it would be period.
It would be period, and we will be
Take this
prepared.
to Grandma and you ask her to teach you how to hand sew. Because trust me, Grandma's better at explaining. It's not hard. You just have to pick it up. You just don't learn because we decided to be cruel and start using the sewing machine first.
Okay,
Why would we be nice?
So, those
And then I
online,
remove stuff out
take
of
a
your
vote. Is it better to learn hand sewing first or machine sewing first?
Moving can be hard enough. Make it easier with Spectrum and stay connected. Set up an install plan that works for you, including one
Thank you, Miriam.
or a self-install kit shipped right to your home.
I can teach you how to hand sew.
Come on.
And a free
Here,
message.
everybody.
Give me half a second.
Sorry, my computer is doing strange things.
Here, got it.
You're good.
You could grab this chair.
I'm good.
Come sit right here. All right.
Okay,
So
now
you've got your work again. So you got a knot in the end of the thread. You're gonna start by hiding the knot. Come in behind this fold. Okay.
Are you being sarcastic?
You go ahead and take this with that.
I was totally not pitching that today.
Got that in? Pull it through to the knot. This is the wonderful Evely with the most gorgeous hair. I'm so envious. Okay. Now you're gonna do a running stick. Needle. Figure out how big you want it. I do. Can you, in your mind, can you figure a 1/4 inch? Do you know what that looks like? Okay. I like to do about a 1/4 inch. It's gonna come down at the bottom here. Where it falls. Out. In.
If you want one out of leather, we have
Just
plenty
about
of
a
leather.
quarter inch between the in and the out.
Basically, you want one in normal colors or
Go
one in
straight,
torch.
not leave too back, but it's kind of free.
We have red
Okay.
leather.
And you just continue.
And I
In,
have wait.
out, out. Not complicated. You got it, right? Okay, you can hang out here if you want. Okay. Okay. You can take your chair. Is anybody past the stage of the front seam? Wanting to know what's next yet?
I just
Okay. Bring your chair and I'll show you the next step.
I'm just gonna bring Emily's chair because I'm.
Yeah, bring Emily's chair. We might just keep Emily's chair over here.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. You got your needle and thread. You're going to tie a knot. How you say? Do we tie a knot when we're sewing it?
Into the three-step
Tiny stitch. Right there where you were. Knot tying 101. Pull it through. And then you've got just a little loop there, right? Run it through the loop and pull it up. Do that once more. Stitch. Loop. There you go. So now you're going to tie a new knot in the end of your thread. Okay. Knot tying 102. Okay. Both ends together. Right? Old lady trick, like the finger. It makes the thread stick there. Wrap your thread around that so it crosses itself. And roll it with your finger and your thumb. And pinch it and pull it. And there's your knot. We'll do that again and you'll do it the next time, okay? What's your favorite way to tie a knot at the end of your thread? Is it the wrap and roll?
Yeah. You should be fine.
That's the way I used to do it. And now I'm in the habit of doing it where you wrap it around the needle and then pull the needle through to get a knot at the end.
Oh. I have not picked up that habit, but I've certainly seen it done. It does look simple. Do you risk getting the knot halfway down your thread length?
No, in fact, I've found that I'm more likely to get the knot closer to where I want it than when I twist it around my finger the other way.
Well, now I got to play with that one.
I saw it in one of those life hack 5-minute craft videos or something, and I was like, oh, I got to try that. And that's how I've been doing it ever since.
Thank you.
Oh my god, a 5-minute life hack that actually worked. Oh my god.
No, I know, right?
Messing with my world.
And you want to turn it so this is on the outside, this hole, and you're going to position it wherever you want it to be. So you want it there, you want less of a flap on the pouch and a deeper pouch. You decide where you want it, okay? Okay, so you're going to put a couple pins in to hold it there. Okay, so yeah, it works. I would put them up here so it's where you can kind of see them when you look down. I've gone to the store so many times with pins and needles stuck to my blouse.
Oh, you are not alone. The sad part is when I accidentally go to bed with it, because, yeah.
Oh, that's bad. That would hurt.
Yeah.
I have run them through the wash that way, and alarmingly enough, they've stayed in the fabric. Went to fold the clothes up. Ouch, what was that? All right, she got her seam turned. Okay. You want to know what's next? Okay. Bring it over here.
Oh, that's good.
Good job. Bring a few of those little pins from the box.
Hey, wait, I think I'm done too.
Woohoo, these guys are whizzing along. Okay, you hold the pins. Now we're going to turn it so that this matches. Well, it has to come where it matches the best. Because you have the angled piece, so it has to come where they match. It is, and you're going to stitch it wrong side out. Okay? I know that sounds crazy, but trust me. You want to stitch it wrong side out. Okay, so let me have one of your pins, and we're going to pin it right here to hold it in place. Okay? You need 2 more pins for the other side.
Sean, the sheep is named as an astronaut aboard an NASA lunar mission.
What do we do?
Okay, yours is the tapered one as well.
Oh, cool.
Right here, the pins are just holding it in place. Now you're going to get a needle and thread again. Mama's over there juggling different colored threads for a different project. Okay, hang on just a minute. You're next. Okay. Okay, bring it over here. You're going to start right here, and you're going to put it in underneath, because we're going to hide that knot. We're going to hide it under the folded part. Oh, that is a nice long thread. Okay, now you're going to do the same kind of running stitch like you did for that, and you're going to do it along this edge. But because this fabric likes to unravel, do you know what that means? Okay. It likes to unravel, so you don't want to be too close to the edge. Okay, so maybe nice long piece. Woo! A minute, we got a knot. It's so long it tangled up on us. We'll fix that. We never let a knot get in the way. We will not be thwarted. Knot, did you get it? We will not be thwarted. We will not.
Not.
Start by hiding your knot underneath that fold. We might be thwarted by the knot. It's very nasty.
Oh no.
Yeah, her thread is hidden.
Oh, I'm trying to get stuff. I can't find that.
I just used white black dress.
And it's no.
No, you have
The mystery of the missing thread. Okay.
Will we thwarted by the knot?
We were not thwarted by the knot. We were not.
We were not thwarted by.
Okay, so you're just going to keep doing that. Evenly down that side, okay? All right, Finn. Next, may I have the pouch? You want to do it wrong side out. So you're going to fold up where your sides match up. Okay? Does that look like they match up? Okay. Now you're going to put a pin right here. Yep, you want to go this way. I always put it so the pokey part is toward the inside of the fabric, because I'm going to hold over here and I don't want to get poked by it. And then one more on this side. And you're going to do the same thing. Then you turn it over, make sure it's going to lay flat, and do the same thing.
Just got your needle ready. Just give me a second. Now that went too short.
Oh, that's all right. It won't hurt it. And then one up towards the top here.
So let's start. I got one. If you pull, I don't want it to get tangled up in stems.
There you go.
Okay, hold on, hold that.
Okay, you need your needle and thread.
Mom, I need my needle and thread.
Mom's got. Can you get it thin? It's in her mouth. Mom didn't have enough hands.
Don't stop me.
Okay.
Oh, stab you? No.
That was a please don't, not a request. Taking off a little wayward thread. Okay, Finn.
Wait, so I go like this?
Now you're gonna slide that needle
Yeah.
under here and come out right at the tippy top.
Like this?
Yeah, go that way. Poke it right through there without poking you. Good job. Now pull it through. All the way till the knot comes right up there.
Hopefully we won't.
Keep going, keep going. It's a long thread.
Hopefully we
Here.
will not be thwarted this time.
We will not be thwarted again. All right, now do you remember the running stitch? That's the stitch again. So we're going to go in and out. In and out. Kind of like it's swimming and diving under the water and back up again.
Like a dolphin?
Like a dolphin, yeah. Okay. And then you pull it through. Long thread. Oh, I hope you have long arms, Finn. My goodness. Okay. And then you see where it came out right there? Go a little distance and go in and out again. All the way down that side. Red, how are you doing? Okay, so you got one side? Okay, she's pinned. They're pinned. So now your thread, the needle, is going to go in this hole. We're going to hide that knot. Come up right there. Go through.
Well,
Okay. Now you're going to do another running stitch right along here. And you want to stay evenly distant from the edge. Okay? So in and out. How you doing, Finn?
good.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm on a different
Oh.
project, but I'm doing okay.
Is that Kumihimo?
Yep.
Nice. So it might be easier if you sit down and lay it on the table as you're stitching.
Yeah, possibly.
Might try that. But you've got to go all the way down this side. Okay?
Okay. Then I'm guessing I gotta do the other side.
Yep, but we got to tie a knot at the bottom when we get that one side done. Okay? Does anybody need step 2? Oh, you have to see this. We have a family of duckies. Where are they? A mama and her little ones.
I don't see them.
Where's the quackers?
Did you see them?
No. I see
They're-
tile and benches.
They're kind of behind the benches, yes. They're so cute.
People are messing.
Maybe I can, my cord is short. Let me see what I can do here. Am I close to the duckies?
When the camera's right.
Oh, there they are.
Hang on,
Goodness,
hang on.
they're walking right through.
Yeah, they're moving right in.
This person's got somebody's head in the way, but
Oh,
Can't see them.
they're
shoulder.
under the chair here.
Of course.
Give it up. We're not going to see them. So much interference.
That is adorable. I wish you could hear them. They're making
There they are.
charming little baby peep sound.
Tip it up, tip it up, tip it up, tip it up.
There.
There we go. Tip it up, and there we go. Oh, hello, mommy.
There you are.
There they are.
Oh, what a cute little visit. How charming. One got away. Run back to mama. Oh, that was just worth. That's priceless.
Yeah.
I'm not a good camera aimer. That was cool. That was very cool. When I was little, my dad raised mallard ducks. Love those little things. When they're tiny, their beaks are so soft. When they talk, they actually bend their little beak. I didn't know that. Next. Okay. All right. You did it right. You want to turn it once more. You have to have a double fold fit so that your raw edges are all hidden. Okay. Actually, you use the salvage, is that right?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. So you're going to want to do another one.
Okay.
And because you've done such a nice stitch on that raw edge, do you know what a running stitch is?
I don't sew very well.
Got a knot in your thread?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mercad and I were actually going to do it in leather later on, so I was going to use
Oh,
this as a prototype.
nice. Step over here. So you're going to tuck your needle in where it's not going to be visible. The knot won't be visible, and we'll come up about the distance in that you're seeing. The distance that the seam will be. If you need pins, there's a box of pins. So you're just going to do a running stitch means in, out, out.
Oh, so not like I did the other one. Okay.
Yeah, the other one was great for holding that raw edge though. Okay. So a nice running stitch along there.
So basic stitch.
Real basic, real basic. Okay. Come on down. Oh, I didn't have a face to put with you. I'm sorry we threw you a curve. I changed the location about 4 days ago, and Monet didn't get the memo. So you need a fabric? Did you get to sign in?
I just saw your last message, and I realized that you realized that
I hadn't seen
that
you
was
yet.
me.
Did you get to sign in?
I signed in.
Oh, good. Thank you, Monet. Sorry about the confusion. It was just so much cooler to be here. Yes, I heard a voice. Come on over here because I can't see what you're doing. So you got your turn. That's good. Now you turn it wrong side out. This is the top of your pocket.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to turn it however deep you want it to be. Now, whatever you want here is what your flap's going to be. So line that up, pin the edge a little bit, and then you're going to do your stitch along that side.
Yeah. Why am I
And
not
then,
turning this first?
because if you turn that first, it's going to be harder to get this stitch.
And it's going to be harder to stitch it.
No,
Turn.
no, trust me, it won't be.
Yeah, because I've done this before. On different
Okay, you
bags.
do what works for you then.
And you can stitch to like
You
5
do
layers
what works
of
for you.
that.
All right.
This is so wonky. It's fine.
You know, first projects are always a little wonky. That's what makes them fun.
Yeah. Otherwise,
You ever hear the?
store bought.
This is high. As soon as it keeps it together, it's fine.
It'll keep it together. Have you seen the book, The Wonky Donkey? You have, haven't you, Liz? The Wonky Donkey?
The Wonky Donkey.
It's an Irish grandma reading a children's book called The Wonky Donkey.
It's a Scottish.
Scottish
Reading it-
grandma.
Yeah,
Scottish.
reading it to a baby that's maybe a year and a half. So the baby really doesn't care about the story. But the grandma is having such a great time watching it. You have to look up YouTube Wonky Donkey. Grandma reading Wonky Donkey. It is hilarious.
He only
Oh,
had
yeah.
one eye. So
Yes.
he was a winky wonky donkey.
A winky wonky donkey, yes.
As I was going down the road, I met a donkey. Hee-haw!
I think we need to find the wonky donkey and play it for everyone while we're sewing.
All right.
Yep. I will find the
could read
wonky
it.
donkey.
I think I have it over there.
Okay, so now you tie a knot again. Where is she? Grandma reads the story of the wonky donkey. We're going to listen to it. At least I'm going to turn it up as loud as I can.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey.
Hee-haw!
Like one eye, and he liked to listen to country music. He was a honky tonky winky wonky donkey. I like this, but Ellen Wayne.
No, what happened? We lost the wonky donkey.
If I'm allowed to share my screen, I can play it from here.
Yeah, go for that. Let me see if I can get a share screen.
Oh, let me see.
Although I don't think they can hear it from the computer if you play it. They got a better chance of hearing this one. Can you hear it online?
I was walking down the road and I saw.
Barely, but I know it almost by heart, so.
A donkey. Oh, and he only had 3 legs. He was a wonky donkey.
Can you hear it over there? Play the grandma reading it. That's the funny one.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey.
He was a winky wonky donkey.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He only had
Yes, you
3
need
legs,
2,
1 eye,
and
he
you're going
liked
to
to listen
fasten
to country
together at the
music.
narrow piece
He was a
first.
honky tonky winky wonky donkey.
I was going down the road and I met a donkey.
Yep, you got it on. Now you get to
I was
sit.
walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He liked 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. Quite tall and slim. He donkey, winky wonky donkey.
The grandma reading it? No, you need the one that's the grandma reading it. It says grandma reading.
Scottish grandma reading Wonky Donkey.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Oh dear,
We got that.
Oh dear.
Now you're gonna
He
pull.
only has 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. It's quite tall and
So
slim.
you're gonna
And it smelled
need to
really,
fold this
really
one
bad.
next.
Oh dear.
Do the same thing to the other end.
Do the same thing
He's
to
a
the other end
stinky,
because what you did was the
donkey,
flap.
winky.
It doesn't matter. They both need done. So go ahead and do the same thing on the other end.
Same thing.
Oh,
Okay, you did
stop
the
looking at his
pocket.
bum.
So that's. You're gonna
Oh
turn it
dear.
wrong side out
I was walking down the road and I saw a
so
donkey.
that
Oh,
the edges match.
hee-haw! He only has 3 legs, 1 eye.
And you
He
get it
liked to
lined
listen
up,
to country music. He
pin
was
it
quite
there,
tall
and
and
you're
slim.
gonna stitch
Felt
down
really, really bad.
and that
And
side.
that morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee. He was a cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky. Oh, how much more? He was walking down the road. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall
How
and
you doing,
slim.
Emily?
Smelled really, really bad. That morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee.
Need help?
And he was always getting up to mischief. He was a hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Oh, Oh, this is gonna kill me. Nemia, I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only has 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. That morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee. He was always getting up to
You
mischief.
can use
but he was
your
quite good looking.
snip to push that
He
corner
was a
out.
spunky, hanky, panky,
Oh.
cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, hunky.
Take
What
an
you want me
SID.
told me?
SID.
I have to finish this. It's going to me. Alright. I was walking down the road and I saw a
I'm gonna
donkey.
hold the phone.
Okay. Hee-haw! The end.
That wasn't that worth it.
How am I doing? Quite good. I'm running out of thread though.
That, guys, you want to say that?
I'm sending you this is dog food.
I think you need more thread. 3 inches is not going to take you very far. You have enough to tie the knot.
Oh, you just go around. Yeah. I know exactly. You just went around instead of two down or two up.
Okay, back to my stitchery. My witchery stitchery. I guess that could be misunderstood. I shouldn't say that. Huh?
Oh, these are two adorable.
What's that? How much thread? Arm's length. As far as you can take it from your nose to the end of your arm. And then a little more.
Extra is better than less.
We have a winky wonky donkey across the way here. It's playing on. Those ducklings were so cute. I'm going to remember them a long time. Ren is now throwing thread across the way, taking a cue from me. Throwing things is fun. Picking them up, not so much fun.
You can get it later.
I always thought when I did the sewing circle, it was trying to make a new outfit.
Well, this is the beginning of your new outfit, right?
It is.
She said she always thought a sewing circle would be to begin a new outfit. We're starting with the accessories.
Accessories, yes.
Oh, you need accessories.
That's right. Okay. So go until you get to the end, and they should be pretty much the same. Ease them up a little bit. Lick your fingers. Important. Rub them together. They're still damp, but they're not dripping. I know. Lay the thread across it and pinch it. Lay them together. They won't stay together. They don't like each other. Wrap it around so they cross over each other. See? And you're going to take and roll that where they cross. You see how it tangles up? Pinch just above that and pull. And you made a knot.
And then you start from the inside of
Okay. So we want to hide the knot. You're gonna go inside that fold.
There you go. Get that off.
And you're
I
gonna
said, we're gonna do a
start
double.
where it'll
I
come
just
out.
met my new pup at the Humane Society. This is the exact second he noticed me.
Alright, come out just about here.
Look at those eyes.
I'm like, well, you're gonna do this for me.
Huh? Anya, what are you working on tonight? Still running the shop?
There. And I finally found the microphone. I had a piece of black work that I was working on, and I don't have good enough light, so I stopped playing with that, and I've been catching up on all kinds of things. I got my Pilgrim bag finished a couple days ago.
Oh, awesome.
So,
Oh,
You're way
and then
ahead of the
Proper left it home, so I can't show it to anybody.
of course. Aw.
Welcome. We're a creative, we are a medieval recreation group. Oh, good. Tonight we're making pilgrimage pouches, getting ready for a mini pilgrimage in September across Springfield. A mini, itty bitty pilgrimage. Oh, a one-day pilgrimage. Yeah, yeah, quite a bit. You have adorable puppies. Oh, it's like having perennial toddlers. We have the SCA sign in front of the gazebo here, and passerby was asking. So, question is answered. The lights did come on. Let there be light, and it was good. So, how are you doing? Woohoo! Okay, you're doing great. Come on over here. So the next thing you're going to do is turn it right side out. Remember, we had it wrong side out? You don't have to do that yet. We'll do it later. You're going to turn this around, and you're going to turn it down 2 times and do the running stitch across there, okay? And same for you. This is your good side. So we're going to turn it to the bad side, the wrong side, 2 times. And you're going to do your running stitch across there again. Okay. So you want to pin it first so that it stays with 2 layers, okay? Okay. If you need help with the pinning, I'm available. Oh, I could have used a nap today too.
Hey Ben, I'm missing your needle.
It's kind of nice here in the park because we're like 50 feet from the river. So even though it's hot, it's kind of pleasant. But everyone needs to remember to drink water while we're here, because even though we're comfortable, we're still getting dehydrated. And we brought plenty of ice water, so.
It should also have a little bit of thread attached to it.
So I'm going to go back to my little stitchery. Now you know what that means, a needle in a haystack. Can you imagine? It's pretty hard to find when you can't find it on a picnic table.
No, you're fine. I can move it. You want to go in and out? Go back up again. I want my ladies out. Okay? Let's do one more right here.
I have an shift trim.
Whoa,
Sort of.
cool. I love weaving of all sorts, but Kumihimo seems to go so slow.
It does. It's because you're weaving one freaking strand at a time instead of across a whole thing. But
Yeah.
It
does make a pretty braid when you're done.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. It'll be very pretty. If you
What are you going to do with the braid?
This one, I'm not entirely sure. This one is the first of this pattern that I'm doing. So I'm practicing for tension. And also judging for length. Because I have a little pouch that I wove a while back, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me finish this one pattern. But I have a little pouch that I wove. The problem is I wove it on a little, I don't know what you'd call it, a pin loom, basically.
Yeah.
Which was not much more than a piece of cardboard with foam in the middle. And pins around the side, and you warp it with the pins on the pins, and then you weave through what's around it.
Nice.
And you weave through both sides, and you've got an automatic little pouch. But the sides are super loose. And got it right here. Hang on.
Bopsy bopsies.
Everybody doing okay?
So
Okay.
I'm impressed with how fast the young folks are doing on them.
they can see better than anybody else.
Well, okay, I got to give them that. Mercad says they can see better than this old folk.
Well, yeah.
Makes a big difference with sewing.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
I have one of those work headlamps that I put on when I'm hand
I
sewing.
know, you've had it at our place a few times.
Yeah, yeah. That's a sure sign of age. Gotta have my personal headlight.
Oh yeah, I have ones that go around the neck.
Yep. Those
scares the heck out of me when I'm going down the hall in the middle of the night with it on. If I've forgotten and I just get up and go to the bathroom and I catch the lights reflecting in the window because it looks like headlights, and we live on the second floor.
Well, that would be disconcerting.
Yeah, it's a little disconcerting.
The mosquitoes are coming out. They
Oh,
are
yep. So, Ilantha, here's my little pouch.
Oh, it's cute. I like that.
Yes. But at the edges, it's a little loose, and that's where the things are. So what I'm doing is weaving a band so that I can sew it all the way around.
And strengthen the sides.
And strengthen the sides and hide the ends of the strings.
Very nice. That's a great idea.
So.
Yes, it might be easier on the table.
It's always wild when you can make fabric out of string.
Yeah, don't you love it? I really enjoy using the ankle loom to be doing just lovely band weaving. That goes so quick. And you have such a pretty thing when you're done.
Yeah, I have an ankle loom in a closet that I can't access at the moment. Because COVID. You know how that happens in the spare bedroom?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
Yeah. So I had to come up with another method if I wanted to actually finish this purse that I started a while ago.
Okay.
Like, I am trying to finish projects.
So I'm going to give you a tip that I do with the others. When I pin from the outside, and point it inward. So as I sew it, I'm going to be holding this edge. That's my silver. Oh, you're not ready yet. Okay, thread first. Bless you.
Bless you.
Hey, the volume's working. Murkod's playing some music behind me here about a piper and his kilt. You can take it from there. The song of the piper was the same as the poor tortured cat.
Oh, who killed the piper? Who burnt his kilt? Who cracked his chanter and made his pie quilt? Yep, that's one of effing Walt whistles.
Yep, that's the one.
Who pulled out his fingers? Who broke all his bones? And who was that bugger that buried his drones?
Those were smalls. May I take pictures of them?
It's 8:30.
Well, Murkod.
Yep.
That's very good.
Oh, they're not that naive, girl.
I said hoping. I never said anything about my realistic.
Okay, where are we at here?
I have to with you.
Okay. Oh, you're making good progress. All right, you got both sides stitched. Yep.
Oh.
Now you're gonna flip it over. This is the wrong side of the fabric. So you're gonna turn this twice and make a nice hem there.
Awesome, I can do that.
And you are ready to match up your sides. So remember, the flip over is the smaller piece. So you're gonna come up here. So the sides match. Pin them up.
So you're pinning the wrong side out?
Yes, wrong side out, because you're making more seams here. So you're gonna pin this side and this side, so they match up.
And then I'm gonna sew that to
Then you
that.
sew there and there. Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. You're on a roll.
I'm done with the top.
Okay, now there's another step.
I have no idea.
Okay, step closer.
I found the needle in the haystack.
So this is the good side of your fabric. And we're gonna turn this right side out. Well, no, I keep wanting to do that because I want to see your pouch. We're not ready to turn it down. So you're gonna need more pins. One-
In 2011, the Romanian government tried to tax witches
Put up your bed
to
yet?
Oh.
help pull the country out of recession.
Little quick trim here.
The witches cursed.
Okay,
They cursed the
so we're going to turn it again to the wrong side of the fabric.
Yeah.
And we're gonna turn it 2 times.
So we turn it to the inside
Oops, you got it? I see.
so that you don't see the bumps and the
So we
stitches.
don't see, well, so we don't see the rough edge of the fabric where it likes to unravel. Because we're gonna stitch it down so it can't unravel. And another pin.
I just want to do
pins so that it doesn't fall out because I
Okay.
did 3 pins for the top and the side is kind of long from the top. So
And it kind of tried to fall apart, didn't it? Okay. I just trimmed off the tip of that a little bit to make it fit better. Third pin's the charm, right? All right, I poked myself. That hurt. Owie, owie, owie. Okay. We need 3 more pins for the other side.
Okay.
I like how your pouch is turning out too. 1 pin. Lynn, how you doing?
I finally got a knot. I had to redo it because it didn't go right.
But you figured it out. Good. Again, not thwarted by the knot. Second pin.
So Ben, take a picture, please.
And third pin. All right, now you're going to need a needle and thread. Okay, so what you're going to do this time is stitch this down just like you did along here. And stitch clear down where it meets up. Okay? A running stitch, yes. Let me put the needle in and we'll get it started for you. Come down here, hide the knot. Always like hidden knots.
So that would be just a big knot on the side pouch.
Get that started. Your mom believes in long thread.
Don't want to run out.
That's right. Okay. So again, you're going to go in and out, just like a dolphin. Okay? You're not going to let me do this anymore if I keep making knots, huh?
I'll be thwarted by the knot.
Indeed.
And then where'd you put the thread?
Make sure that's laying nice and flat.
There we go. All right. And she's off. Running stitch. Okay.
And if you don't tie it off when you're done, you find out why it's called a running stitch.
You'll run right off there.
Yep.
Look good. I don't see with the needle and thread.
She's doing one. I have leather.
Oh, leather is nice.
Leather doesn't require a canvas for the raw edges.
Okay, so come up this way. They won't see you if you step in another foot. So this right here needs to be turned. And you want to turn it twice so the raw edge is completely hidden. So across that edge, and then you're going to.
I already did that one.
Only you did that one facing right. Your pouch is going side out.
Right.
But when you put it down,
Because you're not over yet.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
if you just turn it that way, and it'll work. Okay? So that one goes the way you. So no, the way it
And you'll
was.
have to talk to your mother.
Well, this is based. This is more permanently.
Okay, so okay, well, whichever way you want to do it, you got the idea.
Okay, and then what?
Okay, after you've got the ends and the sides, then you're going to turn this on these sides. So all of your edges will be nice. Then right here, after everything, before you turn it right side out, you're going to take that strap. I have one here, I really do. I know I do, there it is. You know what bias tape is? Okay, so you're gonna fold it like bias tape,
Okay.
and you're gonna do a running stitch lengthwise. You're gonna take your stitch strap, and you're gonna find this seam here, and about 3 or 4 inches of that strap, you're gonna stitch it onto the inside seam on both sides. Then you get to turn it right side out.
All right.
You know that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm starting to sew it now.
Yay. The stitching is afoot.
What?
Oh, we lost Anya. Sorry, Anya, I wasn't paying attention. Don't know how long ago she left. I missed that.
What time is it?
It is 8:39 and the park closes at 9.
Oh.
The park closes at 9. So, yeah, we'll probably turn off the video before then because the battery won't last much longer.
I'll come check.
Well, I'm looking at your battery. It's showing a green light.
Let me come check.
Okay, I'll let my techie guru figure that part out.
Can you see?
I love this. Is that not wonderful?
We need to try and find an outdoor space we can.
Stitching.
What, Miriam?
It'd be nice to find an outdoor space we can do stuff at.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks, we will meet again. And that meeting will be in my backyard on the back half of my property. So if you've been to my house before, you're not going to come to my driveway. No, you're not going to come to my driveway. You're going to come to the street to the west of us. So you come up my hill, turn on Glacier, and take a left onto South 56th Street. And it will dead end on my lot.
Okay.
And we will have the pop up there. We're going to work on our walking stick. And we're going to do it out in my back lot where we can make lots of mess with all the bark.
Yep.
Said it goes cuter than walking.
I may have lied to you. Check online and see what it says, folks. Always check online.
Okay, you need to wrap this up and turn it off because we have 15 minutes left.
Okay.
So I wouldn't give it all 15 minutes because I have to turn it off. I have to turn off the recording.
All right, my techie guru is right on top of everything. 2 weeks from now, we're doing pewter tokens.
Woo.
And we're going to learn how to make molds and melt and pour pewter. That doesn't necessarily mean everyone's going to be pouring pewter because I don't want to burn anybody else. But y'all get a chance to do that and know how it happens. And that too will be in my backyard because it's the only safe place we can do that. So same location, same description.
We did pewter casting in the middle of the pizza joint.
In the middle of what?
In the middle of the pizza joint.
In the middle of the
pizza joint.
We did what?
Wow.
Okay, so we were meeting at a place called Round Table Pizza, and they have, their party room, and we're just like, well, we have a hot plate.
Okay, we've got to shut down to save our video because the battery says it's running low. We have to close. So see you guys in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Tuesday the 16th.
Tell the rest later.
Miss you guys.